Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Frostbite Deadly Climate. So, I did a whole search of a bunch of free-to-play games on Steam, and I'm just kind of going through all the ones I added to my library. I didn't look at anything about these games. I saw like a picture, went, oh, that looks cool. Let's try it out. The name sounds cool. Let's try it out. So a lot of these games coming out this week are going to be like random, and I've got no idea what they are. Oh. Okay. Are we good? We good? I think we're fine. Yes? Hello? God? Are you here with me? Alright, let's hop in. 5 audio reels, saves, slow body temperature decrease with less effects on stamina and accuracy, and enemies' health and strength are weak. Oh. I'm a big old bitch, baby, so it's too easy. Let me adjust a few things so I can move my mouse with clarity. My name is Robert, and I'm an Arctic biologist who was tracking a polar bear for some research until I ended up getting caught in a sudden snowstorm. I'm now lost in... Oh, come on. Let's hop in, quickly. Easy. Go. Melee is slow and weak when your stamina is at 0. Oh, I didn't get to okay, the thing's here. I stumbled across a small hut and immediately took shelter in it. However, the hut has no power, and without it, I'll surely freeze to death. I need to figure out how I'm going to escape this predicament. How to play. Oh my god, that's so many controls. Move, interact, ease, interact, left click to use weapon. R to reload. Cycle weapons, shift. 1, 2, 3 is quick consumable, space. Space and inventory, there's no jump. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna accidentally hit space all the time. Crouch, M for map, E or P to pause. Prologue? Oh, I already did this. Begin game. Excuse me. Oh. EA Sports. To the game. Did I walk under a ladder or something? Within just a few days of... No! Begin game. Let's see how quickly I can get it. Map. Good. Did I walk under a ladder or something? Within just a few days of working at base 75, I ended up breaking my portable tape recorder. Luckily, the base had a spare tape recorder for me to use, but out of my bad luck, it turns out to be an old heavy reel-to-reel tape recorder. It's bad enough that my place of work is this hut and not a proper observatory, but now I want to record any of my progress. I will have to make trips to a storage room, though honestly, I'd rather do that than writing another one of these notes. No! Alright. We're not playing Frostbite. Be right back. Alright, everybody. We're gonna play Disturbed. It was the next game on the list. I did see a little bit about this game. It's more of a storytelling, I think, point and click, if I remember right. But it seemed really cool. You're basically a farmer trying to revitalize the land, but I guess something spooky. So, let's just hop into it. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day, you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind. You are going to do something about it. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Oh, so it is kind of like this. So let's go to the crops first. How they doing? A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. Go into the pen. Oh! A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand here, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Inspect the water. You inspect the water, looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Why not? Let's see what happens. You kneel down and grab a mushroom. Yep. As you begin to rip it out, a cloud of spores spray from the mushroom. Your hands begin to burn and melt as you observe them. Slowly, your body shrivels up into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. I died. You die. Eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Those are some serious shrooms. I just got the notification. Hold on. I think I'm going to switch these around. I want to get the notifications to pop up. We're going to go back to crops. Into the pen. Inspect the water. Leave the pen. So now I know. Now. Save in empty slot 1. A path divides the crops you labored so hard for. Now let's follow the path. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. It's probably gonna kill me, but I just saved. Let's do it. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh no, there's not. There's a faint whistle of wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight found outside. Why not? We're here. Go further into the cave. Oh my god, before you take your next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. You realize that you have made a terrible mistake, even thinking that something helpful can be in here. Fight the bear! Run away! The moment you turn, the bear roars a deep growl, shaking the loose stones about the cave. All you can think about is making it back home in one piece. Will you make it to the trail? And the bear catches up to you, tackling you to the ground. You scream in pain as the bear rips you apart. Oh, your adventure ends here. Let's load back up, because I think I know what to do. Let's go... Oh, wait. Didn't I already do this? Let's go back to the house. I want to go into the shed. You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. It's probably in the house then. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Read your journal. Dear journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Beth Ann is also doing quite well. Never disappointed. Oh, the cow. Never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment... Well, I put a lock on the door and hit the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Dear journal, I woke up one night to a foul smell I've never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city and see what this is about. Open chest. Open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. Seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. Oh, wait, you found your lucky charm. It is rumored to protect those who wander around for too long. Oh, so I have a feeling that's going to protect me from the spurs a little bit. What is that little... What is the face? I can't tell what my mouse is. Let's go back outside. So... let's go to crops. Follow the path. Continue down the path. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Inspect the wagon. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. Is that my key? After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack, similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives here is a kind fellow from what you recall. Maybe he's home? Let's inspect the shack. Something's gonna be wrong here. You walk toward the structure and knock on the door. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You aren't picking up a key from the wagon and you use it on the door. The door unlocks. You decide to help yourself in. Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Nope, we're not doing the trapdoor. We're gonna inspect the book table. You pick up the book and start flipping through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Today's trading went smoothly, thank goodness. What I am thrilled most about, however, is what one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently, there is a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody's ever been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick, but what can be done about it then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. Faye, what are you doing? My sister's cat's being weird. These past couple of weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under, and I've lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to extremes, but that can't be helped now. I'm leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying, and there's nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave it while they can. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you have chills running down your spine. Let's save here. And we're gonna open the trap door. You observe the trap door, notice a lock keeping it closed. With the key, you unlock the hatch to get it open. Without thinking, you travel downward. Is he gonna be here? Oh, good lord. Walking down the steps leading down below, the air attacks your body with a piercing cold. You notice immediately that there is a woman chained to the wall. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. You feel darkness surround you as you stay in this awful place. Talk to the woman. You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. You there? Let me out of here. The pressure of such a demand makes you freeze. You take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. What got you locked up to begin with? You'll never believe me even if I told you the truth. Something brought you here. Please have mercy on me. Why not? She's probably gonna kill me. Free the woman. You approach the woman and unlock the shackles that bind her. As her arms become free, the woman, she moans in pain. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength, but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. I will now do you a favor. Don't look at me with those eyes. Oh, what seemed to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as a horrible image manifests itself before you. You feel the chilling grip of bone hands lock onto your arms. Energy flees from your body and you fall to your knees. You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. It is unfortunate that your journey ends here. Load, the damsel in distress. I knew it. We're still going to go down, though. Since just going down there, I don't believe does anything. Decline. I will not. No, don't go. With nothing else to interact with, you make your way up the stairs. As you exit, you can hear the woman laugh behind you. The voice causes the shack to shake. You leave the shack as fast as you could. You leave the shack and cross the bridge before something bad happens. She will remember that, probably. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that's happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under a tree and sit down, getting comfortable. You tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. Let's not take a nap, because I think if I fall asleep, I'm going to wake up covered in mushrooms. I'm going to be a big old mushroom, so pick at the grass. As you pick the grass, the blades in your reach, the ground begins to shake. Before you can get up, the roots from below sprout from the ground and wrap around your legs. You turn to see a large, angry face looking back at you. What? How was that the wrong choice? Your jaw drops into horror. No sound or scream escapes your tongue as the tightening grip and the roots squeeze what air is left out from your body. What? Nature will rise against you? Your adventure ends here? What? Okay, I'll be right back, I guess. Take a nap. Your eyes are closed. Your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. And your mind wanders. You see a blurry image. Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you, and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Shut up, phone. You can't help but feel fearful. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. Well, yeah, I got attacked by a tree for picking up some grass, so maybe I shouldn't touch anything or even sleep. You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Let's go left. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up to a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? We're saving. Follow the trail in the grass. Oh. Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Inspect the grave. You approach the grave and you look at the sword with intrigue. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. The sword. May I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of pure essence can free me. A rare hope like a flower found in the darkness. Let's add another one. Grab the sword. You reach for the sword. Before you can lay a finger on it, the spirit grabs your arm. Oh, wow. A sharp pain flows over your body as your flesh melts off your bones. Fragments fall to the ground. What fragments remain fall to the ground. Oh, my friend's playing Peek. Cursed blade. Great. Let's load back up. You listen to the specter and leave the sword. The figure fades out of view. Continue on. You pause to see that there is a lake nearby. The trail continues on to your right. Let's inspect the lake. You step near the lake and look down into it. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort, sitting on the bottom of the lake. There is something strange about it, as if it were calling to you. Dive in! Go get him! You close your eyes and jump into the lake. You open your eyes to see the stone sitting before you. You start to make your way toward it. Oh, a large fish comes into view and quickly notices you with its mouth stretched open. You try to leave for the surface, but the fish catches up to you. You quickly find yourself helpless before the creature. You close your eyes as a giant fish rips your body apart with its teeth. You die a very painful death. Your adventure ends here. Don't need a fishing permit. I figured that was going to be the case, so leave. Now's probably not the time. Alright, continue along the trail. I love this. This game's so fun. Minnie, what are you doing? Just lay down. You're okay. The faint trail comes to an end. There is a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Beyond the hill is a large field of grass. Was it Stonehenge? Inspect the stone pillars. You stand before the large stones arranged in the shape of a circle. In the center is a stone with what appears to be some sort of slot or hole. No doubt about it, something is meant to be placed there. Seeing that you can't do anything, you head back. Let's explore the field. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off into the distance. Oh, hi, unicorn. What? As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn can help with your quest, but there is clearly something wrong. If only there was a way to charm it. So, like, is that it? Wait, how do I get any of this? Wait, I have a key. Maybe if I, like, go all the way back. Oh, no, I have to go left or right? I can't, like... Well, that sucks. Let's follow the... Let's go back where the path split. Continue down the path. That's what I meant to do. Oh, well. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There's a stone well near the path. Inspect the well. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall of the well. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. You already know what I'm doing. Grab the coin! You lean over the edge of the well. There's no possible way you can obtain the coin by reaching for it. With this in mind, you turn and climb down along the inner wall of the well. You take a few successful steps down, but your luck runs out. You misplace your foot, and you fall. Tumbling about, your body clashes against the stone wall. With a single knock on the head, you lose all consciousness of your accident. You the splash, you fall, your body sinks effortlessly, and you drown without realizing it. Your adventure ends here. Oh, shiny. That's great. Leave. Perhaps you may obtain the coin later. You step away from the well. Continue on. Walking over the hills of grass and grain, you reach the walls of Aramor. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods from the farm. You discover the plague has spread to your farm, has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. You've come a long way and you don't desire to turn back now. You march forward into the tainted soil. Something's gonna kill me. Before you realize what happened, you sink completely under the ill soil. Darkness consumes you and your lungs struggle for air. Your body burns, you suffocate, and you die. It was all for nothing. That's unfortunate. What? Leave. So let's continue on and then we'll go back. And then go back. And go back to the grass trail. Whoa, a horrifying figure glides through the air. It doesn't seem to notice you and it passes on by. It may be a matter of time before it notices you. After continuing down the path for some time. Which way do you go? Go back to where the path split. Let's go right. I don't like that. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance, a tower is looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Let's save one more time. I'm going to put my hand in the tree, inspect the tree. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough for you to put your hand in it. You look and see something shiny in the hole as if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, you find 3 knobs. One on the right, one in the center, and one in the middle. Oh wait, one on the right, one center in the middle, and one on the left. Press the knobs. Middle. Left. Right. The knobs lock in place. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Leave the tree. Go to the gate. You approach the gate cautiously. Enter. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. There is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There is a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. Inspect the statue on the left. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand, the other with one finger pointed up towards the sky. You feel it's best to leave the statue alone. Before you stands an old angel statue that has broken in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering above the bowl. You notice that there is only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's other hand. Okay, then I think it's left, right, middle. Inspect the fountain. There is a dark haze about the fountain. The water is black and the smell burns with every breath. You feel a slight pull toward the fountain as if it were calling for something. Exit the gated area. It says left, right, middle. Inspect the tree. Press the knobs. Left. Right. I think I already did this, right? Middle. Huh. Wait. Is it left, right, right? Hold on. Because the same things... Hold on. Let's try that. Press the knobs. Left, right, right. Oh, yeah. So I was right. Okay. You hear the rumbling of rocks as the ground starts to shift underneath you. Everything goes dark and you sink below the surface. The hole above you seals up, trapping you underground. You find yourself with no evident way out, but the path before you into darkness. Your only choice is to move forward. You see 3 separate paths within the walls of the cavern. Which path do you choose? Let's go left. Cautiously make your way through the darkness. Come to a split. The car outside scared me. Let's go right. Let's try it based off the buttons I push. You struggle forward as the way before you becomes completely dark. You notice that there is a light off in the distance and you continue to make your way forward. Oh, eventually you make it into some sort of concrete room. Turning around, you see a hole in the wall where you came from. Your guess is that it wasn't part of the initial design. You turn around to see a door. There being little to nothing in the room, you decide to move on through the doorway. You find yourself in what looks like a basement. You turn about to discover that in each direction there is a door. Boxes of supply and debris litter the floor and corners of the room. You notice that there are several markings on the doors and floor, some of which scare you. You got a bad feeling about this place. Inspect the supplies. You walk about the room, browsing through the dust-covered storage. You find some rope. And in one of the boxes, it feels strong to the touch and has minimal wear. You decide to take the rope. So I have items now. But I can't leave now, is the problem. Because I can probably use that to go get the coin. So, let's try... This is way cooler of a game than I expected it to be, by the way. We'll probably go until we die one more time, because I've already been going a bit, and I got a bunch of other videos to go. Let me know if you guys want me to play more of this again in the future, but anyway, let's keep going. Definitely not the middle door, but left door looks the most happy. Let's do middle. Why not? If we die, we didn't die. You enter a room full of metal cages. Before you is a hallway marked with questionable markings. You know, like the feeling you have about this place. Whatever was in the cages surely did not like to be locked up. You notice that there is an animal in the cage on the left of the room, but from the dark stains on its fur, it is dead. You cautiously walk down the hallway, entering a room with 2 cellars. Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move can surely be the end of you. Realizing that you are not prepared for a moment like this, you slowly back away toward the other room. To your dismay, the dog follows your every movement. Ah, before you can do anything, the dog leaps at you. What did I do? You don't survive long and die a painful death. Well, the adventure ends here. What a good boy. Who's a good boy? Alright, well, I think for now that's going to be it. I definitely do want to come back to this in the future. But for right now... Excuse me. For right now, as we're going to call it there... Let me know if you want me to play more of this in the future. I'll gladly come back and play it again. That was a lot of fun. The art is really cool and really well done. And I love the ambiance and the storytelling of it all. And some of the things are pretty funny. But that is going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and check out the links in my description below for more things that I have done. Excuse me. Including my website, which has links to all of my social media as well as the music I have released. Go ahead and check out Patreon for full uncut videos of these, versions of these videos. I don't like that. And also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I apologize. That's just, I'm gonna say it. Please, that'd be awesome. I would love for you guys to subscribe because I want to do this more often. But we're into the second month, by the way, of this crazy 365 days of videos. But just wanted to say that I'm proud of myself. We're in the second month. But anyway, as always, I will see you all in the next one. Peace. We out. 3, 2, 1, bye.